Success isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about the unwavering belief and relentless patience you cultivate along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that every single thing you desire and dream of is not only possible but is already on its way to you. How would you carry yourself if you truly believed that everything always works out for you? Today I invite you to explore this transformative mindset and discover how it can elevate your life to new heights. To truly embrace the power of a positive mental attitude, you must first understand its profound impact on your life. A positive mental attitude is not merely about thinking happy thoughts, it's about fundamentally believing that everything is working out in your favor. This belief influences how you perceive and respond to the world around you, shaping your experiences and interactions. Start by consciously choosing optimism over pessimism. When faced with challenges or setbacks, focus on potential solutions and opportunities rather than dwelling on problems. This shift in perspective is crucial because what you focus on grows. By directing your attention toward positive outcomes, you create a fertile ground for those outcomes to manifest. Incorporate daily practices that reinforce this mindset. Begin your day with positive affirmations that align with your goals and aspirations. These affirmations should be more than just words, they should resonate with your core beliefs and aspirations. As you repeat them, imagine and feel the reality of these affirmations coming to fruition. This practice helps to rewire your subconscious mind, aligning it with your desired reality. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you interact with, the media you consume, and the environments you engage in all contribute to your mental landscape. Choose to be around individuals who uplift and inspire you. Engage with content that reinforces positivity and encourages growth. This supportive environment helps to maintain your positive mental attitude even when faced with difficulties. Practice gratitude regularly. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you shift your attention from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Gratitude not only boosts your mood but also reinforces the belief that you are already receiving what you need. This positive reinforcement strengthens your attitude and enhances your ability to attract more positive experiences. Challenge and reframe negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, consciously replace them with positive ones. This process involves recognizing when your thoughts are limiting or self-defeating and intentionally shifting them to reflect a more positive and empowering perspective. Over time, this practice will become more natural, further embedding a positive attitude into your daily life. By consistently adopting a positive mental attitude, you cultivate a mindset that attracts success and happiness. This attitude becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, where your belief in positive outcomes generates actions and responses that bring those outcomes closer to reality. Visualization is a powerful tool that can transform your desires into reality. To effectively use visualization, immerse yourself in the process with vivid detail and emotional engagement. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable space where you can relax and focus. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. This sets the stage for a more focused and effective visualization experience. Start by clearly defining your desired outcome. What exactly do you want to achieve? The more specific and detailed your vision, the more powerful the visualization will be. Imagine the outcome as if it has already happened. Picture it in your mind with as much clarity as possible. For example, if you're visualizing a successful career, see yourself in your ideal work environment, interacting with colleagues, and feeling the satisfaction of your achievements. Engage all your senses in the visualization process. Don't just see the outcome here, feel, smell, and even taste it. If you're visualizing a new home, imagine the sound of your footsteps echoing in the hallways, the texture of the walls, the scent of fresh paint, and the warmth of the sun streaming through the windows. This multisensory approach makes the visualization more real and tangible in your mind. Incorporate emotions into your visualization. Feel the emotions you would experience if your desired outcome were already a reality. Whether it's joy, pride, relief, or excitement, let these emotions flow through you. Emotional engagement strengthens the connection between your subconscious mind and your desired outcome, making it more likely to manifest in your reality. Visualize the steps and processes involved in achieving your goal. Instead of only seeing the end result, imagine the journey and the actions you need to take. This helps to align your conscious and subconscious mind with the necessary steps and creates a clear path to success. For instance, if you're visualizing a successful business, see yourself planning, networking, and making decisions that contribute to your success. Repeat the visualization regularly. Consistency is key in embedding these images and emotions into your subconscious. Set aside dedicated time each day for visualization practice. The more frequently you engage in this process, the more your mind will internalize the vision and work towards making it a reality. As you continue to practice visualization, you'll begin to notice changes in your behavior and thought patterns. Your mind will start to look for opportunities and solutions that align with your visualized outcomes. This natural alignment between your inner vision and external actions enhances your ability to manifest your desires. Visualization is not just a passive daydream, it's an active and dynamic process that shapes your reality. By vividly imagining your desired outcomes and deeply engaging with them emotionally and sensorially, you lay the groundwork for their manifestation in your life. Embodying the feelings of success involves deeply connecting with the emotions associated with achieving your goals. This process requires you to fully immerse yourself in the emotional state of having already accomplished what you desire. It is not enough to simply visualize your success, you must also experience the corresponding feelings as if they are happening right now. Start by identifying the specific emotions you would feel upon achieving your goal. These might include joy, pride, relief, excitement, or fulfillment. Pinpoint these emotions with clarity, as they will guide you in embodying the feeling of success. Reflect on past experiences where you felt these emotions strongly. This might be a time when you achieved a significant milestone or experienced a personal victory. Recalling these moments can help you connect with the emotions you seek to embody. Create a sensory-rich experience to access these emotions. Engage in activities or environments that evoke similar feelings. For example, if you associate success with a sense of luxury and accomplishment, surround yourself with elements that represent this, such as enjoying a favorite treat, dressing in your best clothes, or spending time in a beautiful space. These experiences help to trigger and reinforce the desired emotions. Practice emotional visualization. As you visualize your success, immerse yourself in the feelings you would have if your goals were already achieved. Imagine the satisfaction, the thrill of reaching your goals, and the pride of overcoming challenges. Allow these feelings to fully envelop you and maintain this emotional state as you go about your daily activities. Incorporate these emotions into your daily routine. Create rituals or habits that reinforce the feelings of success. For instance, if you feel successful when you are organized and productive, establish a routine that emphasizes these qualities. Regularly engaging in activities that align with your desired emotional state helps to solidify these feelings as a permanent part of your experience. When faced with setbacks or challenges, consciously shift back to the emotions associated with success. Use techniques such as affirmations, meditation, or positive self to realign with these feelings. This practice helps to maintain a positive emotional state, which in turn supports your efforts toward achieving your goals. Regularly express gratitude for the progress you've made and the success you are experiencing. Gratitude amplifies positive emotions and reinforces the feeling of success. By acknowledging and appreciating the steps you have already taken, you strengthen your emotional connection to your goals and enhance your overall sense of accomplishment. Embodying the feelings of success requires consistency and dedication. By continuously engaging with these emotions and integrating them into your daily life, you create a powerful alignment between your inner state and your external reality. This emotional alignment plays a crucial role in attracting and manifesting your desired outcomes. Affirmations are a potent tool for reshaping your beliefs and manifesting desired outcomes. They are positive statements or declarations that reinforce your goals and aspirations, helping to reprogram your subconscious mind. To effectively use affirmations, it's essential to understand their structure and the best practices for integrating them into your daily life. Begin by crafting affirmations that are specific, positive, and present tense. Rather than vague or negative statements, your affirmations should clearly articulate what you want to achieve in a positive light. For example, instead of saying, "I will not fail," phrase it as, "I am succeeding in all my endeavors." This approach focuses on what you want, rather than what you want to avoid, aligning your energy with your goals. Ensure that your affirmations resonate with you on a personal level. The more emotionally connected you feel to the affirmation, the more effective it will be. Reflect on the emotions and desires that drive your goals and incorporate them into your affirmations. This emotional alignment enhances the impact of the affirmation on your subconscious mind. Repetition is key to the effectiveness of affirmations. To embed these positive statements into your subconscious, repeat them regularly. This could be done through daily practice, such as reciting affirmations in the morning and evening, or whenever you encounter a moment of self-doubt or negativity. Consistent repetition helps to override limiting beliefs and reinforce new, empowering ones. Incorporate visual aids to support your affirmations. Create vision boards, write your affirmations in a journal, or display them in places where you will see them frequently. These visual reminders keep your affirmations at the forefront of your mind and continuously reinforce your goals and desires. Integrate affirmations into your daily routine in a way that feels natural. You can pair affirmations with existing habits, such as while brushing your teeth, driving, or during meditation. Associating affirmations with routine activities ensures that they become a regular part of your day, enhancing their effectiveness. Focus on the present moment when using affirmations. Affirmations should reflect the present tense, as if your desired outcome is already a reality. This approach helps to create a sense of immediacy and belief in the achievement of your goals. For instance, instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful now." Use affirmations to counteract negative thoughts and self-doubt. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, consciously replace those thoughts with positive affirmations. This practice helps to shift your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility, gradually changing your overall outlook. Monitor your emotional response to affirmations. Pay attention to how you feel when you repeat them. If any resistance or discomfort arises, it may indicate a deeper-seated belief that needs addressing. Adjust your affirmations to better align with your true desires and work through any internal conflicts that may surface. Affirmations are most effective when combined with other practices such as visualization, emotional embodiment, and action. Use them as part of a holistic approach to achieving your goals, integrating them with visual and emotional techniques to reinforce their impact. By employing affirmations consistently and thoughtfully, you harness their power to transform your mindset and manifest your desired outcomes. These positive statements become a driving force in aligning your beliefs, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create. Embracing and overcoming challenges is a crucial aspect of personal growth and achieving success. Rather than viewing obstacles as hindrances, seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning can transform your approach to adversity. This mindset shift allows you to navigate difficulties with resilience and a proactive attitude. Start by reframing your perspective on challenges. Instead of perceiving them as threats or problems, recognize them as valuable opportunities for growth. Each challenge you encounter is a chance to develop new skills, gain insights, and strengthen your character. This shift in perspective helps to reduce anxiety and increase your motivation to tackle obstacles head-on. When faced with a challenge, break it down into manageable components. Large challenges can feel overwhelming, but dividing them into smaller, more achievable steps makes them more manageable. Focus on addressing each component individually, which allows you to make steady progress and reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed. Develop problem-solving skills by approaching challenges with a creative and analytical mindset. Analyze the situation, identify potential solutions, and evaluate their pros and cons. Be open to exploring various approaches and be willing to adapt your strategy as needed. This flexible mindset enhances your ability to overcome obstacles and find effective solutions. Seek support and advice when needed. Overcoming challenges does not mean you have to do it alone. Reach out to mentors, colleagues, or friends who can offer guidance, support, and different perspectives. Collaborative problem-solving can provide new insights and make the process of overcoming challenges more effective and less isolating. Maintain a solution-oriented focus. Instead of dwelling on the problem, direct your energy toward finding solutions. This approach fosters a proactive attitude and helps you stay motivated even in the face of adversity. By concentrating on what you can do to resolve the issue, you increase your chances of successfully overcoming it. Practice resilience by building coping strategies and emotional strength. Resilience is developed through experiences and the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Engage in practices that enhance your emotional well-being, such as mindfulness, meditation, or physical exercise. These practices help you manage stress and maintain a positive outlook during challenging times. Reflect on past challenges and how you overcame them. Revisiting previous experiences where you successfully navigated difficulties can provide valuable insights and boost your confidence. Recognize the strategies and strengths you utilized and apply these lessons to current challenges. This reflection reinforces your ability to overcome obstacles and fosters a sense of empowerment. Adopt a growth mindset by viewing challenges as an integral part of your development. Embrace the learning process and recognize that failure is not a permanent state, but a stepping stone to success. This mindset encourages persistence and a willingness to take risks, knowing that each challenge contributes to your overall growth. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, as you overcome challenges. Acknowledging and rewarding your progress reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to continue facing and overcoming obstacles. Celebrations provide a sense of accomplishment and affirm your ability to tackle future challenges with confidence. By embracing and overcoming challenges with a proactive and resilient mindset, you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. This approach not only enhances your problem-solving abilities, but also strengthens your overall character and prepares you for future successes. Maintaining unshakable confidence is crucial for achieving your goals and navigating life's challenges. It involves cultivating a steadfast belief in your abilities, decisions, and worth. Confidence empowers you to face uncertainties with resilience and to pursue your aspirations with determination. Begin by recognizing and acknowledging your strengths and accomplishments. Reflect on past achievements and skills that have contributed to your success. This recognition helps to build a solid foundation of self-belief and reinforces your confidence. Regularly reviewing your successes reminds you of your capabilities and achievements. Set realistic and achievable goals that challenge you but are within your reach. When you accomplish these goals, you build a sense of competence and confidence. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate each milestone you achieve. These incremental successes reinforce your belief in your abilities and provide a sense of accomplishment. Develop a positive self-image by affirming your worth and abilities. Use positive affirmations that reflect your strengths and potential. Repeating these affirmations helps to counteract self-doubt and reinforce your belief in yourself. Ensure that these affirmations are personal, specific, and resonate deeply with you. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging individuals. The people you interact with can significantly influence your confidence. Build relationships with those who uplift and inspire you, and distance yourself from those who are negative or dismissive. A positive support network reinforces your self-belief and provides encouragement when facing challenges. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during setbacks. Recognize that mistakes and failures are part of the learning process and do not diminish your worth. Self-compassion helps to maintain a positive attitude and reduces the impact of self-criticism on your confidence. Engage in continuous personal development to enhance your skills and knowledge. Invest in learning opportunities, whether through education, training, or self-improvement activities. As you grow and expand your abilities, your confidence in your capacity to handle various situations increases. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your confidence. Approach obstacles with a problem-solving mindset and view them as chances to learn and improve. Successfully navigating challenges reinforces your self-belief and demonstrates your resilience and capability. Maintain a focus on your long-term vision and purpose. Having a clear sense of direction and purpose helps to sustain your confidence even during difficult times. When you are committed to your goals and understand their significance, it strengthens your resolve and confidence in achieving them. Monitor and manage your self-talk to ensure it remains positive and affirming. Negative or critical self-talk can erode confidence and hinder progress. Replace self-defeating thoughts with constructive and supportive messages that reinforce your strengths and potential. By consistently applying these practices, you cultivate and maintain unshakable confidence. This confidence not only empowers you to face challenges and pursue your goals with determination, but also reinforces your overall sense of self-worth and capability. Practicing gratitude involves consciously acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of your life. It is a powerful practice that shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and enhancing overall well-being. Embracing gratitude helps to cultivate a positive mindset and reinforces a deeper connection to your present circumstances. Start by maintaining a gratitude journal. Dedicate time each day to write down things you are grateful for. These can range from significant achievements to small, everyday joys. Writing them down helps to reinforce the feeling of gratitude and provides a tangible record of the positive aspects of your life. Regularly reviewing your entries can uplift your mood and deepen your appreciation for what you have. Incorporate gratitude practices into your daily routine. Take a few moments each morning or evening to reflect on and express gratitude. This can be done through silent reflection, verbal affirmations, or writing. By integrating gratitude into your routine, you create a consistent habit that reinforces positive thinking and enhances your overall outlook. Express gratitude to others to strengthen relationships and create a positive environment. Take the time to acknowledge and thank people who contribute positively to your life. Whether through a heartfelt note, a kind word, or a simple gesture, expressing appreciation fosters stronger connections and reinforces the positive impact of those around you. Focus on the present moment and appreciate the simple pleasures of life. Often we overlook the small everyday joys that bring fulfillment. Make a conscious effort to notice and appreciate these moments, whether it's the warmth of the sun, the taste of a favorite meal, or a pleasant interaction. This practice helps to heighten your awareness of the positive aspects of your current experiences. Cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you already possess. Recognize the value and richness of your current resources, relationships, and experiences. This mindset helps to diminish feelings of lack and enhances your sense of contentment and satisfaction. Acknowledge challenges and difficulties with gratitude for the growth they provide. Even in difficult times, there are lessons and opportunities for personal development. By finding and appreciating the positive aspects within challenging situations, you build resilience and a more balanced perspective on adversity. Involve yourself in practices that enhance and reinforce gratitude. Engage in activities such as meditation, mindfulness, or visualization focused on appreciating what you have. These practices help to deepen your sense of gratitude and integrate it more fully into your daily life. Share your gratitude with others in a meaningful way. Beyond verbal expressions, consider acts of kindness or service as a form of gratitude. Contributing to others' well-being as a reflection of your appreciation creates a positive cycle of giving and receiving. Develop a habit of reflection on the progress and achievements you have made. Acknowledge the milestones you've reached and the efforts you've put forth. This reflection reinforces a sense of accomplishment and appreciation for your journey, fostering a positive and grateful mindset. By practicing gratitude, you enhance your overall sense of well-being and contentment. This practice helps to shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life, cultivates a mindset of abundance, and fosters deeper connections with yourself and others. Acting in alignment with your goals involves ensuring that your daily actions, decisions, and behaviors consistently support your long-term objectives. This alignment requires clarity about your goals, deliberate planning, and a commitment to taking actionable steps that drive you toward achieving them. Begin by clearly defining your goals with specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound SMART criteria. This clarity helps to create a focused vision of what you want to achieve. Write down your goals and break them into smaller, actionable steps. Each step should contribute to the overall achievement of your larger objective, making the process more manageable and systematic. Develop a detailed action plan that outlines the specific actions required to achieve your goals. Include deadlines and milestones to track your progress. This plan serves as a roadmap, guiding your efforts and keeping you focused on the steps necessary to reach your objectives. Regularly review and update your plan to accommodate any changes or new insights. Prioritize your tasks based on their alignment with your goals. Use tools such as to-do lists, planners, or digital apps to organize and prioritize your tasks. Ensure that your daily and weekly activities reflect the priorities that support your long-term goals. This prioritization helps you allocate your time and energy efficiently, reducing the risk of distractions and misalignment. Cultivate habits and routines that reinforce your goals. Establish daily or weekly rituals that support your progress, such as setting aside dedicated time for goal-related tasks or incorporating practices that enhance your skills and knowledge. Consistent habits and routines create a strong foundation for achieving your objectives and build momentum over time. Stay focused on your goals by minimizing distractions and avoiding activities that do not contribute to your objectives. Assess your daily activities and commitments to ensure they align with your goals. If certain activities or habits detract from your progress, consider adjusting or eliminating them to maintain a clear focus on your priorities. Regularly evaluate and reflect on your progress. Schedule time to review your achievements, assess any obstacles, and adjust your action plan as needed. Reflection helps you stay aware of your progress, identify areas for improvement, and make informed adjustments to your strategy. This ongoing evaluation ensures that your actions remain aligned with your goals. Seek feedback and support from mentors, colleagues, or peers who can provide insights and encouragement. Engaging with others who share your goals or have expertise in relevant areas can offer valuable perspectives and help you stay on track. Constructive feedback helps to refine your approach and reinforces your commitment to achieving your objectives. Maintain flexibility and adaptability in your approach. While it is essential to stay aligned with your goals, being open to adjusting your strategy based on new information or changing circumstances is equally important. Adaptability allows you to respond to challenges and opportunities effectively while remaining committed to your overall objectives. Cultivate a mindset of persistence and resilience. Achieving goals often involves overcoming obstacles and setbacks. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and stay committed to your goals despite difficulties. A resilient mindset helps you persevere through setbacks and maintain alignment with your objectives. Alignment with your goals, you ensure that your efforts and decisions are consistently directed toward achieving your desired outcomes. This alignment enhances your focus, efficiency, and overall effectiveness, ultimately guiding you toward the successful realization of your objectives. Trusting the process involves maintaining confidence in the journey toward achieving your goals, even when the outcome is uncertain or progress seems slow. It is about believing in the effectiveness of your efforts, staying committed, and being patient as you work toward your desired results. Start by embracing the understanding that progress is often incremental. Success rarely happens overnight. It requires time, effort, and persistence. Recognize that every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your overall progress. Trusting the process means accepting that achieving your goals is a gradual journey with many phases and milestones. Develop a positive mindset about the process. Cultivate an attitude that views each challenge and setback as a natural part of the journey, rather than as a sign of failure. A positive mindset helps to maintain motivation and encourages you to keep moving forward, even when results are not immediately visible. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Concentrate your energy on the actions and decisions within your control, and avoid stressing over factors beyond your influence. This approach reduces anxiety and helps you stay focused on productive activities that drive you closer to your goals. Maintain a sense of patience and persistence. Trusting the process requires you to remain steadfast in your efforts, even when results are not as rapid or as significant as you might hope. Patience allows you to persevere through challenges and setbacks, knowing that sustained effort will eventually yield results. Celebrate small victories and progress along the way. Acknowledging and appreciating these incremental achievements helps to reinforce your belief in the process and keeps you motivated. Each small win is a testament to your progress and a step closer to your ultimate goal. Keep a long-term perspective on your goals. It's important to remember that achieving significant objectives often involves a series of smaller, cumulative successes. By focusing on the bigger picture, you maintain motivation and stay committed to the process, even when short-term results are not immediately apparent. Engage in self-reflection to understand and learn from your experiences. Periodically assess your progress, review your strategies, and reflect on the lessons learned. This reflection helps you adjust your approach if necessary and reinforces your trust in the effectiveness of the process. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage and reinforce your trust in the process. Engaging with mentors, peers, or a support network can provide reassurance and motivation. Positive reinforcement from others helps to maintain your confidence and commitment, especially during challenging times. Develop resilience by learning to adapt and adjust your plans as needed. Trusting the process does not mean rigidly adhering to a fixed plan. Be open to adapting your strategies based on new information or changing circumstances. Flexibility allows you to navigate obstacles more effectively and stay aligned with your goals. By the process, you foster a mindset of resilience and perseverance. This trust helps you remain focused on your objectives, handle challenges with grace, and maintain a positive outlook throughout your journey toward achieving your goals. Cultivating patience and persistence is essential for long-term success and achieving your goals. It involves understanding that progress often takes time and requires a sustained effort. Developing these qualities helps you navigate challenges, overcome setbacks, and remain focused on your objectives despite delays or obstacles. Begin by setting realistic expectations for the time and effort required to achieve your goals. Recognize that meaningful progress and significant achievements typically unfold over an extended period. By aligning your expectations with the reality of the journey, you build a foundation for patience and reduce frustration when results are not immediate. Adopt a growth mindset that views challenges and delays as opportunities for learning and improvement. Understand that obstacles are a natural part of the process and can provide valuable insights that contribute to your growth. Embrace setbacks as chances to refine your approach and strengthen your resilience rather than as reasons to give up. Develop strategies to manage and cope with frustration and impatience. When faced with delays or difficulties, practice techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or journaling to maintain emotional balance. These practices help you stay calm and focused, enabling you to navigate challenges with greater ease. Break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and celebrate incremental progress. Achieving small milestones along the way reinforces your commitment and provides a sense of accomplishment. Recognizing and rewarding these achievements helps to maintain motivation and persistence, even when the ultimate goal seems distant. Maintain a long-term perspective on your goals and the progress you are making. Remind yourself of the bigger picture and the reasons behind your objectives. This perspective helps to sustain your commitment and patience as you stay focused on the overall vision rather than getting discouraged by short-term delays. Build resilience by developing a strong support network of friends, mentors, or colleagues who can provide encouragement and advice. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals reinforces your commitment to your goals and helps you remain persistent during challenging times. Their encouragement and perspective can provide motivation and reassurance when you face difficulties. Create a routine or system that supports consistent effort and progress toward your goals. Establishing regular habits and practices that align with your objectives helps to maintain momentum and reinforces your persistence. Consistency in your efforts, even when progress seems slow, is key to long-term success. Practice self-compassion and acknowledge your efforts and progress. Be kind to yourself during times of difficulty and recognize the hard work you are putting in. Self-compassion helps to maintain a positive mindset and reduces the likelihood of discouragement, allowing you to persevere with greater resilience. Reflect regularly on your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Periodically assess your approach and identify areas for improvement. This reflection helps you stay adaptable and persistent, making necessary adjustments to overcome obstacles and continue moving forward. By cultivating patience and persistence, you develop the ability to handle challenges with grace and remain focused on your goals. These qualities help you navigate the ups and downs of your journey, ultimately leading to sustained progress and the successful achievement of your objectives. In the journey toward achieving your goals, cultivating patience and persistence is essential. By embracing the process, maintaining unshakable confidence, and aligning your actions with your objectives, you create a strong foundation for success. Trusting the process allows you to stay committed and focused, even when progress seems slow or obstacles arise. Remember, patience and persistence are not just about waiting, they are about active engagement with your goals. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, celebrate incremental progress, and continuously refine your approach. Through these practices, you foster resilience and maintain motivation, ultimately driving you toward the successful realization of your aspirations. As you navigate your path, let gratitude for what you have, along with a positive mental attitude, guide you. Visualize your desired outcomes and embody the feelings of success. Use affirmations to reinforce your beliefs and remain adaptable in your approach. By integrating these principles, you align your efforts with your goals and create a powerful, unwavering commitment to your success. In the end, trust that every step you take, every challenge you overcome, and every action aligned with your goals contributes to your growth and achievement. Embrace the journey with patience and persistence, knowing that your dedication and belief in the process will lead you to the fulfillment of your dreams. When you think of a better life, what comes to mind? Is it a dream you hold in the distance, something you hope might one day materialize? Most people make the mistake of wishing for a better life, but never truly committing to creating it. To wish is to want, but to create is to know. It's time to stop wishing and start creating. Desire is not just a fleeting feeling or wishful thought, it is the spark that ignites the entire process of creation. Everything that you want to experience in life starts with a desire, whether it's for success, love, abundance, or personal growth. Many people make the mistake of dismissing their desires, thinking they are just idle fantasies or unattainable goals. But in truth, your desires are far more than that. They are a direct communication from your higher self, an indication that there is more to life than you are currently experiencing. When you desire something deeply, it is not an accident. You are being drawn towards something greater, something that is already possible for you to achieve. Desire is the language of your inner being, calling you to expand, to reach, and to grow. It is not something to ignore or suppress, but rather something to nurture and embrace. Desires are like seeds waiting to be planted. They contain the potential for an entirely new reality, but they require your belief and action to come to fruition. Just as a seed needs water, sunlight, and care to grow, your desires need your attention, focus, and belief. Every desire you have is a possibility waiting to be realized, but it starts with your decision to acknowledge it as real and achievable. Desire is also what fuels the energy needed for creation. Without it, there would be no motivation to change or grow. Desire pushes you beyond your comfort zone, encouraging you to seek out new experiences, skills, and opportunities. It is the first step in transforming your life, and without it, nothing else can follow. So instead of viewing your desires as unattainable or frivolous, recognize them for what they are: signs pointing toward your potential. They are the inner compass that guides you toward the life you truly want to live. Embrace your desires, for they are the starting point of everything you will create in your life. Imagination is not just a tool for entertainment or escape, it is the creative force that shapes your reality. The world around you, with all its experiences, people, and circumstances, is a reflection of your imagination. What you can see and feel in your mind is what eventually becomes real in your life. Many people underestimate the power of imagination, thinking it's something reserved for children or artists. But imagination is the key to manifesting anything you want in life. It is through imagination that you begin to see the possibilities that exist beyond your current circumstances. When you allow yourself to imagine a better life, you are planting the seeds for that life to unfold in the physical world. Imagination allows you to bypass the limitations of your current reality. In your mind, you can be, do, and have anything you desire. There are no limits in the realm of imagination, and this is where the magic happens. When you consistently imagine yourself living the life you want, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as truth. It starts to shift your thoughts, actions, and perceptions to align with that imagined reality. Imagination also has the power to change your emotional state. When you imagine something vividly, your body responds as if it's already happening. This is why it's important to not just see your desires in your mind, but to feel them as if they are already real. When you can feel the emotions of success, abundance, or love in your imagination, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to experience those things in your life. One of the greatest advantages of imagination is that it allows you to rehearse success. You can practice achieving your goals in your mind before they ever manifest in the physical world. This mental rehearsal makes it easier for you to take the necessary steps in real life, as you've already lived the experience in your imagination. Imagination is truly a creative power that can transform your life. Whatever you focus on in your imagination will eventually take shape in your reality. So use your imagination wisely. Visualize the life you want. Feel the emotions of already having it, and let that vision guide you toward the life you are destined to live. While desire and imagination are crucial for creating a new reality, action is what brings your vision into the physical world. However, not all action is the same. The key is to take inspired action, which is action that comes from alignment with your desires, rather than from a place of force or fear. Inspired action feels natural, effortless, and often exciting. It is the type of action that arises when you are in tune with your vision and your inner self. When you have aligned yourself with the life you want through your desires and imagination, the next steps often become clear. You don't need to push or struggle. The right opportunities, ideas, and actions seem to flow to you at the perfect time. Taking inspired action is about following the intuitive nudges you receive. Sometimes it's a small idea that pops into your mind, a conversation that sparks an insight, or a chance encounter that leads to an opportunity. These are not coincidences, but rather signs that you are on the right path. When you act on these nudges, you are moving in alignment with your vision, and each step brings you closer to the life you are creating. It's important to differentiate between forced action and inspired action. Forced action often comes from a place of fear or desperation, where you feel you have to make something happen. This type of action can be draining and ineffective, because it is not aligned with your higher self or your desires. Inspired action, on the other hand, feels like a natural extension of your desire and imagination. It's as if the universe is guiding you, and you are simply following the path that has been laid out for you. When you consistently take inspired action, you accelerate the manifestation process. The key is to remain open and receptive to the guidance that comes from within. Trust that the steps you are taking are leading you exactly where you need to go, even if the path is not always clear. By acting from a place of inspiration, you become a powerful co-creator of your reality. So listen to your inner guidance, act when you feel called to, and trust that each inspired step is moving you closer to the life you desire. Living in the end is the practice of embodying the feeling of already having achieved your desired outcome, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. This concept challenges the traditional way of thinking, which is often focused on waiting for something to happen before you allow yourself to feel the joy, peace, or success that comes with it. But when you live in the end, you reverse this process. You don't wait for the outside world to change before feeling the emotions of fulfillment. You feel them now, as if the dream is already your reality. When you practice living in the end, you are training your mind and emotions to align with the version of yourself that has already achieved what you want. How would you feel if your dreams were already fulfilled? What thoughts would occupy your mind? What kind of person would you become? These are the questions that guide you into the mental and emotional state of your desired future. Living in the end is not about pretending or deluding yourself. It is about aligning your inner world with the reality you want to experience. The outer world always mirrors the inner state. If you constantly dwell on lack or frustration, that's what your outer circumstances will reflect back to you. But when you dwell on the feeling of having already achieved your goals, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind and the universe. You are essentially saying, "This is already mine," and the world will rearrange itself to make that your reality. The beauty of living in the end is that it shifts your perception of time. Instead of seeing your dreams as something distant or far off in the future, you begin to experience them in the present moment. Time collapses when you embody the feeling of the wish fulfilled. In your mind and heart, the future is already happening now. This change in perception speeds up the manifestation process, because you are no longer waiting for your dreams to come to you, you are bringing them into your present reality. Living in the end also helps you bypass doubt and fear. When you fully embody the state of already having what you desire, there is no room for uncertainty. Doubts arise when we focus on the gap between where we are and where we want to be. But when you live in the end, that gap no longer exists. You are no longer trying to get there because you already believe you are there. By living in the end, you also train your mind to look for evidence that supports your new reality. Instead of focusing on obstacles or setbacks, You begin to notice signs and opportunities that confirm your belief in the inevitable manifestation of your desires. This mental shift can make all the difference, as it puts you in a state of positive expectation rather than doubt or anxiety. So ask yourself, what would your life look like if everything you wanted was already yours? What actions would you take? How would you feel when you wake up in the morning? Begin living from that place now. Let the feeling of fulfillment guide your thoughts, actions, and emotions, and watch as the outer world catches up to your inner reality. Your thoughts are the architects of your life. Every thought you entertain carries energy, and that energy shapes your reality. This is why it's essential to align your thoughts with the life you want to create. If your thoughts are focused on doubt, fear, or lack, those feelings will manifest in your life. But if your thoughts are consistently focused on abundance, success, and fulfillment, those are the things that will show up for you. Aligning your thoughts is not a one-time process, it's an ongoing practice of mental discipline. It requires you to be mindful of what you're thinking on a daily basis. Many people allow their minds to run on autopilot, replaying negative or limiting beliefs without even realizing it. But if you want to create a new reality, you must become the master of your thoughts. Start by observing the types of thoughts you entertain regularly. Are they thoughts of possibility and success, or are they filled with worry and limitation? Once you become aware of your thought patterns, you can begin to consciously choose thoughts that align with the life you want to create. This might take practice, but over time you will notice a shift in your mental landscape. One of the most powerful ways to align your thoughts is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce the reality you want to create. By repeating affirmations, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind to accept new beliefs. For example, if you want to manifest abundance, you might affirm, "I am worthy of abundance, and it flows to me easily over time." These affirmations sink into your subconscious and begin to shape your outer world. In addition to affirmations, it's important to guard your mind against negative influences. This includes limiting the amount of negative news, conversations, or media you consume. Surround yourself with positive, uplifting messages that reinforce the reality you want to create. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or challenges, but it does mean focusing your attention on solutions and possibilities rather than dwelling on obstacles. The mind is like a garden. If you neglect it, weeds, negative thoughts will grow unchecked. But if you cultivate it with care, planting seeds of positive thoughts and nurturing them daily, your garden will flourish. Aligning your thoughts is about creating an inner environment that reflects the life you want to live. Your outer world is always a reflection of your inner world. If you want to see changes in your life, start by changing the way you think. As you align your thoughts with your desires, you will begin to see those desires take shape in your reality. Persistence is one of the most important qualities you can develop on your journey to creating a better life. It's easy to believe in your dreams when everything is going smoothly, but true persistence comes into play when challenges arise, when the external world seems to contradict your vision, or when doubt creeps in. In those moments, many people give up or lose faith in their ability to create the life they want. But it's precisely in those moments that persistence becomes your greatest ally. Persistence is about holding fast to your vision, no matter what happens in the outer world. It's the ability to keep believing in your desires, even when there's no evidence to support them yet. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending challenges don't exist. It means maintaining your inner faith and commitment to your vision, even in the face of temporary setbacks. The journey to creating a better life is rarely a straight line. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and times when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you'd like. But these are the moments that test your commitment and your ability to persist. When you can hold on to your vision in the face of adversity, you are showing the universe that you are serious about your desires. Persistence is not about forcing things to happen. It's about staying aligned with your vision and continuing to take inspired action, even when things aren't moving as fast as you'd hoped. It's about trusting the process and knowing that the universe is always working behind the scenes, even if you can't see it. There is a timing to everything, and sometimes delays are simply part of the unfolding of your desires. One of the keys to persistence is managing your emotions. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to fall into frustration, doubt, or fear. But these emotions only serve to push your desires further away. Instead, practice maintaining a sense of calm, faith, and positive expectation, even in the face of challenges. This emotional resilience is what allows you to persist without burning out or losing hope. The more you practice persistence, the stronger you become. Every time you overcome a challenge or push through a moment of doubt, you build your inner strength and faith in the process of creation. Over time, you will develop an unshakable belief in your ability to create the life you want, regardless of what happens in the outer world. Self-belief is the foundation upon which all success is built. It is the inner conviction that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to, regardless of the obstacles or challenges that may arise. Cultivating self-belief is essential if you want to create the life you desire, because, without it, even the smallest setbacks can feel insurmountable. Self-belief is not something that comes from external validation or approval from others. It must be developed from within, through an unwavering trust in your own abilities and the understanding that you are the creator of your own reality. It begins with how you speak to yourself, the thoughts you entertain, and the way you view your own potential. If your inner dialogue is filled with doubt, insecurity, or feelings of unworthiness, it will be difficult to create a life of abundance, success, or fulfillment. To cultivate self-belief, start by paying attention to how you speak to yourself. Often we are our own harshest critics, replaying negative thoughts and doubts in our minds, which in turn erode our confidence. You must begin to shift your inner dialogue to one that supports and uplifts you. Instead of focusing on your perceived limitations or past failures, start affirming your strengths and potential. Tell yourself, I am capable, I am deserving of success, and I can achieve anything I set my mind to over time. These affirmations will take root in your subconscious mind, strengthening your belief in yourself. Another key to cultivating self-belief is to recognize that your worth is not determined by external circumstances. Whether you succeed or fail at a particular endeavor does not define who you are. Your worth is inherent, and your ability to create the life you want is always within you, regardless of what is happening in the outside world. When you truly internalize this understanding, setbacks will no longer shake your confidence, and you'll be able to move forward with faith in yourself, no matter the situation. Taking action, even in the face of uncertainty or fear, is another powerful way to build self-belief. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone and push through challenges, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you previously thought. This creates a positive feedback loop where each success, no matter how small, strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve greater things. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also critical for cultivating self-belief. If you are constantly around people who doubt your abilities or reinforce limiting beliefs, it will be harder for you to maintain faith in yourself. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you, who believe in your potential and encourage you to reach for your dreams. Their energy will help to reinforce your own belief in yourself, making it easier to stay on track toward creating the life you desire. Remember, self-belief is a practice, and like any skill, it grows stronger with time and consistency. The more you nurture it, the more it will support you in manifesting your dreams. Action is the bridge between your inner world and your external reality. While it's important to cultivate the right mindset, visualize your goals, and align your thoughts, nothing will change unless you take inspired action. But this isn't about forcing things to happen or pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion. Instead, it's about acting from a place of inspiration, where your actions are aligned with the vision you hold for your life. Inspired action feels different from ordinary action. It's not driven by fear, desperation, or the need to prove something. Instead, it comes from a deep sense of alignment with your goals and desires. It feels light, effortless, and energizing. When you take inspired action, you are in flow with the universe, and things seem to fall into place naturally. This doesn't mean that challenges won't arise, but rather that you will feel guided and supported as you move toward your goals. The first step in taking inspired action is to listen to your inner guidance. Often, we are so focused on external expectations or societal pressures that we ignore our own intuition. But your inner guidance is your most powerful tool for manifesting your desires. It will nudge you in the direction of opportunities, ideas, and actions that are aligned with your highest good. The key is to quiet the noise of the outside world and tune into this inner voice. Once you've connected with your inner guidance, the next step is to trust it and act on it, even if it doesn't always make logical sense. Sometimes, inspired action will look different from what you initially expected. It might be something as simple as reaching out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, attending a particular event, or even taking a break to rest and recharge. The important thing is to trust the process and follow where your inspiration leads you, knowing that each step is bringing you closer to your desired outcome. Inspired action also requires a level of surrender. You must be willing to let go of rigid plans or timelines and trust that the universe will guide you to the right opportunities at the right time. This doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means taking action from a place of trust and flow, rather than from a place of force or control. When you are in alignment with your desires, the right actions will feel effortless, and you will be amazed at how quickly things begin to manifest. It's important to note that inspired action doesn't always mean taking big, bold steps. Sometimes it's the small, consistent actions that lead to the greatest results. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a signal to the universe that you are committed to your vision. These small actions compound over time, creating momentum that propels you toward your goals. So pay attention to the ideas and nudges that come to you throughout the day. Trust your intuition and be willing to act on it, knowing that each step you take is part of a larger, unfolding plan. Detachment is a crucial aspect of manifesting the life you desire. While it's important to have a clear vision of what you want, being overly attached to the outcome can actually hinder the manifestation process. When you cling too tightly to a specific result or timeline, you create resistance, which can block the flow of energy and prevent your desires from coming to fruition. Detaching from the outcome means trusting that the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating events in your favor, even if you can't see it yet. It's about letting go of the need to control every aspect of how and when your desires will manifest. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means releasing the anxiety, worry, and pressure that come from trying to force things to happen. When you detach, you allow the universe to bring your desires to you in the most harmonious and effortless way possible. One of the reasons detachment is so powerful is because it puts you in a state of trust and surrender. When you are attached to a specific outcome, you are often operating from a place of fear that things won't work out, fear of failure, or fear of not being enough. This fear creates resistance and blocks the flow of abundance into your life. But when you detach, you shift into a state of faith and trust, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't happen in the exact way you envisioned. Detachment also allows you to stay open to different possibilities. Sometimes the universe has something even better in store for you than what you originally imagined. But if you are too attached to one specific outcome, you may miss the opportunity for something greater. By letting go of rigid expectations, you allow the universe to surprise you with outcomes that are beyond what you could have planned for yourself. Practicing detachment also helps you maintain your emotional well-being. When you are overly fixated on a particular outcome, you may experience stress, anxiety, or frustration if things don't go according to plan. But when you detach, you free yourself from this emotional burden. You can continue to take inspired action and pursue your goals, but without the pressure of needing things to happen in a specific way. This emotional freedom allows you to enjoy the process of creation, rather than being consumed by the end result. To detach from the outcome, remind yourself that your worth and happiness are not dependent on any external achievement. You are already whole, worthy, and complete as you are. Your desires are simply a reflection of your creative power, but they do not define you. Trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you, and let go of the need to control the details. By doing so, you create the space for miracles to unfold in your life. Challenges are an inevitable part of any journey toward creating the life you desire. Whether you're striving for a better career, more fulfilling relationships, financial abundance, or personal growth, obstacles will arise. They are not there to discourage you, but to refine and strengthen you, testing your commitment to your vision. If you want to create a better life, you must learn to persist through these challenges with unwavering determination. Persistence is the key that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. When faced with setbacks, many people tend to lose faith, questioning whether they are truly capable of manifesting their desires. But what you must understand is that challenges are not a sign that you're on the wrong path. They are a natural part of the creative process. The obstacles you encounter are opportunities for growth, pushing you to develop the resilience, creativity, and perseverance necessary to achieve your goals. One of the most important aspects of persistence is maintaining a clear and unwavering vision of your desired outcome. Even when things don't seem to be going according to plan, you must hold fast to the belief that your vision is possible. This is not about blind optimism. It's about knowing deep within that your reality responds to your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. When you persist with this knowledge, challenges lose their power to derail you. Instead, they become stepping stones that bring you closer to your ultimate goal. To persist through challenges, it's essential to cultivate a mindset of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing your emotions when things get tough. It's natural to feel frustration, doubt, or even fear at times. But resilience allows you to acknowledge those feelings without letting them control your actions. You understand that setbacks are temporary and that, with persistence, you can overcome them. One way to strengthen your resilience is by reframing challenges as opportunities. When something doesn't go as planned, instead of viewing it as a failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation help me grow stronger, wiser, or more resourceful? By shifting your perspective in this way, you turn obstacles into tools for personal development. You begin to see that every challenge brings with it a valuable lesson, preparing you for the next stage of your journey. It's also important to stay connected to your inner why. Why do you want to create a better life? What drives you to pursue your goals, even in the face of adversity? When you are deeply connected to your purpose, it becomes easier to persist through challenges because you have a clear sense of what you're working toward. Your why becomes the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets difficult. Take time to regularly reflect on your why, reminding yourself of the vision you're striving to bring into reality. Another key to persistence is patience. Creating a better life doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires time, effort, and consistency. In a world that often values instant gratification, it can be tempting to give up when results don't appear as quickly as you'd like. But true success requires patience and the understanding that the seeds you plant today will bear fruit in time. Trust the process, knowing that as long as you continue to take inspired action and maintain your belief, your efforts will eventually pay off. Persistence also requires a willingness to adapt. Sometimes the challenges you face may require you to adjust your approach or rethink your strategy. This doesn't mean abandoning your vision. It means being flexible in how you pursue it. If one path doesn't lead to the result you desire, be open to exploring new avenues. The willingness to pivot when necessary is a key aspect of persistence. It allows you to stay aligned with your ultimate goal while being adaptable in your methods. In moments of difficulty, it can be helpful to remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome. Reflect on times when you faced adversity, but ultimately prevailed. These memories serve as evidence of your strength and capability, reinforcing your belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Every challenge you've faced in the past has prepared you for the challenges you encounter today, and every challenge you overcome now will prepare you for even greater successes in the future. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can also make a significant difference in your ability to persist. When you're going through tough times, it's easy to feel isolated or overwhelmed. But having a network of people who believe in you, who encourage you to keep going when you feel like giving up, can provide the emotional support and motivation you need to stay on track. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities who share your vision and can help lift you up when the journey feels difficult. Ultimately, persistence is about maintaining faith in your ability to create the life you desire, no matter what obstacles arise. It's about refusing to give up, even when the path is unclear or filled with challenges. The more you persist, the stronger you become, and the closer you get to realizing your vision. Know that every setback is temporary. Every challenge is surmountable, and every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. By persisting through challenges, you prove to yourself and the universe that you are fully committed to creating the life you deserve. The life you desire is not something that exists only in your wishes or dreams. It's something that you have the power to create, starting now. By aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your vision, you set the foundation for transformation. It's not enough to merely hope for change. You must take responsibility and actively participate in shaping your reality. Embrace the challenges, persist with determination, and trust in your ability to manifest the life you seek. Remember, the life you dream of is waiting for you to step into it. The power lies within you. It always has.